My addiction took me to a very dark place. I was on heroin for about 4 years. I was homeless for about 9 months. The way that society sees it, I wouldn't have been the person they pinpointed to become a heroin addict. And as a teenager, I played soccer and I was in like youth group for church. Addiction doesn't discriminate. It doesn't care how much money you have or your socioeconomic status. People really just, they have this idea of what an addict looks like. You know, it's kind of like the junkie that lives under the bridge. That's who this happens to. This doesn't happen to, you know, a middle-class family or an upper-class family or people who live in Hamilton County. My addiction was driven by pain that was never dealt with. The thing about pain is it demands attention. It's gonna manifest in one way or another. And for me, it was to turn to drugs. And there is when I really began to seek Christ and to understand his character and who he is and his love for me. I've been in recovery for almost 11 years now. I really knew and felt like God was telling me when I was in prison that I was supposed to start a recovery center in Hamilton County. Transformations will be a long-term residential recovery center for women suffering from substance use disorder. Addiction affects every area of our lives, so it affects our physical well-being, the psychological, emotional, mental, relationships, and environment. And so our program is designed to address all of those areas. We are a Christ-centered facility. When you can grasp that this God who created the world and created everything has so much love for them that he forgives them. That's what changes people.
These women, a lot of them have had trauma. There have been so many closed doors in their faces, and we want to be the one to say, yes, come. We have a spot for you. There's room at the table for you. And the only way we're able to do that is through our partnerships with churches, with the community.
So when they come into our home, we want them to feel at home. It's a place for love, and it's a place for healing. We will be able to house 10 women. We are currently in the renovation stages, so we're working on revamping the plumbing and the electrical, some fresh paint and some fresh flooring.
The heart behind it is to never turn someone away because of finances, but we still have to pay people. They have to have licensed workers there working with the girls. The budget per year is about $274,000. Anything that's contributed just brings that cost down for the women. Any contribution is a giant yes in this girl's life.
It's really gonna take a community to come together. I just wanna ask, would you join me in just rescuing young girls and young women that are just like me? God has restored every part of my life. I have a wonderful husband and 3 beautiful children. We're starting transformations, and it's gonna change people's lives. And recovery is possible for everyone. Do not give up. Keep fighting the battle, and we can do this together.